Hello, guys. Hi. Happy International Yoga Day, and I'm on my first live ever on Instagram. Very excited to be chatting with you guys today on this very, very special day. There have been a lot of celebrations today. So, yeah, excited. I hope all of you have already practiced yoga with your family in your house, and I'm going to talk all about yoga today. But first, let me look out for my friend Nikhil Chawla, the tech expert who's going to be chatting with me today. Let me see if he has. Okay. Hi, hello. How sweet. Ah, happy yoga day to you guys too. I'm waiting for Nikhil Chawla. Hello, guys. Well, today the chat session is happening thanks to Fitbit India. They have arranged this chat, so we are going to chat a lot about how the tech part, the technology helps us, and how how yoga is so beneficial for us. And I'm still waiting for Nikhil. Hi, Apsar. I can see you there. Yeah. I don't know why this live session is a little bit unnerving because I can't hear any one of you. So I'm still waiting for Nikhil. Gautam, I took your name. Okay. Sir, if you're online, just you need to send Nikhil on. Hi, Aditi. How are you, my love? Happy Yoga Day. All right. That's a lot of love coming my way. Where is my husband? Well, he's in the other room. Right now. He's not required here right now. Yeah. That's so sweet. Thank you. Getting a lot of compliments. Yes, I am going to do a lot of movies once the lockdown finally ends and we have a little bit hold on the COVID-19 situation, which is going to happen soon. Okay, I'm going to shout out to my husband and look for Nikhil. Karan! Okay, dear husband, can you call Shruti and ask Nikhil to join? I can't see him. I'm sorry, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I can't figure this out. I have not got a request from Nikhil. No, not yet. Okay. Whoa. Nikhil has sent the invite, Afsar, but I have not seen it yet. He's resending. Okay, I'm waiting. Yeah, we need to start this live session soon. Where? This is what happens when you do your first live session and there's no one to guide you. Well, it's really nice to see so many of you. And yeah, your sweet emoticons are also absolutely adorable. And Afsar, if you're there, please can you tell Nikhil to send me an invite? There are a lot of requests that are coming in, but it's not from Nikhil. Okay. Did I get Nikhil in now? I think I got Nikhil in now. Pretty late, but waiting for Nikhil Chawla.
Hey Bipasha,
I
finally.
need all the help from you. This is my first live session, guys. Sorry for this long wait before I've started speaking. And now we have the tech expert. I think I need to hang out more with you to understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this, especially on this yoga day. I know it's a busy day for you also because there's so much to do and taking out time for this, but really, really happy to do that with you because you are the inspiration for all of us.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and do this because, we've been making people wait for a long time now because of
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
technical glitches. And
No, but
trust me, trust me.
I'm sure all these people love me a lot and they are pretty happy seeing me for the first time, because if the
Oh,
first
yes.
time is a good one, then I'll be doing more live sessions after this.
We will make sure that that is happening more and more.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you so much, and let's start. I mean, I know you are the expert of you're the expert of yoga and well-being and wellness. I'm the expert of technology. So we'll throw questions at each other and test each other's question. To begin with, I think you have a surprise for all the viewers watching us, and by the end of it, we'll reveal it all. But there is a surprise for all of you, right?
Yeah. Are we talking about it right now or at the end?
I think we should give them a little bit of hint that we are doing a bit of a giveaway for them, so they are
Yeah.
like
We
really
have a
looking
contest
to.
that, they need
Yes,
to
yes,
participate in, and
correct.
they need to tag Fitbit and you
Absolute,
and
absolutely.
post something. Are we going to talk about it now
Yes.
or towards the end?
So let me give them a glimpse of what we're gonna do. Like she's definitely gonna inspire us with her session, and what we're gonna do is inspire and in a way impress her with your yoga poses. You can click pictures or video and send it to us on Fitbit and tag me in Fitbit India, and also use the hashtags that will be given in description below. So all the best, and people, let's do it now. So Bipasha, before we
Yeah.
begin, I think I would like to understand because of this lockdown and this self isolation, a lot of people, the life changed for everybody. It's not just you and me. For everybody, it's for different lifestyle because we've been leading this particular set of way that we were living life for the last 30, 40, 50 years, whatever our lifetime is. And suddenly we had to change and alter everything around us. So how did you cope up with this self isolation? I'm sure Mr. Grover was there to help you and cope up with you because my wife, Mrs. Grover, is always helping me because, she's a big fan, and you have your better half as Grover. I have my better half as Grover. So
Oh,
really
lovely.
inspiring.
That's good to know also. Well,
Yeah,
I have to say, I actually use this time very, very consciously and very effectively. I really have to say, this slowing down has been amazing. I feel in the bigger picture, it's going to be amazing once we all come, this all this COVID-19 goes away and everything ends. I totally believe that it's going to be quite a magical journey of every human being, because they would have unlocked something beautiful inside them. um, we never really had the time to spend so much time with our own self, and that is the key of a happy life, because if you can be happy with yourself, you can actually be happy with others and give them a lot. So I believe this, the time spent with your own self, and really getting to know yourself even better, not just what the society tells you, that you have to be an achiever, that you have to go to office, that you have to earn your living, and this is how you live, and you have to be responsible only for your family. I think there is going to be a lot more evolving of each and every human being after this, and that's what's happened to me. I definitely I'm on a journey of trying to better myself as a human being in every aspect, whether it's spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, all of it. And when you said that I'm an expert on yoga, I want to tell you I'm not. I am a
okay,
learner. I am a learner. I like to learn. I like to learn each day something from someone, and doesn't have to be
very
just in
well.
yoga, in everything. So I believe that life is about leading a journey and learning something about the universe and about yourself every day. So it's been quite fantastic. I have a very disciplined life now. I wake up early, I sleep early, I meditate. I start my day with meditation, and it's amazing, it's beautiful, and it then just beautifully flows. Then it's some kind of physical activity. Then I also taken a lot of interest in cooking, which I didn't know
Okay.
has become my passion.
No, I've been following your
Yeah,
stories. I can see a lot of
yeah, and
them.
feeding my husband or my friends and family, I just love it. So that's another new thing that I've started. And I guess the simplicity of life is something that each one of us is understanding and evaluating, that at the end of the day, what is important? What do you actually need? You need house, you need food, and you need love. And if you have these three, you should be very grateful, and that's it. Actually, you don't need more than that. So you need to
Very well
just
said.
simplify. I think that's something that I've learned.
Really lovely. I mean, the way you said that it's like a rebirth for everybody, and we had this time to introspect what we really want in
Absolutely.
life really means a lot. Yeah,
And if
absolutely.
someone's not learning anything from this space, and they just want to go back to the same old life that used to be, then I believe that it's going to be tough for those people to survive many more things that are going to come in our lives. You have to
That's
have to
true.
learn and grow.
Absolutely. Very well said. So I think with these phases, you said that there are a lot of changes in your own schedule also, your lifestyle also. So anyhow, these apps like the Fitbit app, for example, like a fitness app or a fitness wearable helps in your lifestyle. I mean, obviously, or it does,
uh,
absolutely.
yeah, being a fitness enthusiast for years, um, I really have to say all these variables are extremely important, because you are always on the go. And when you are going to train or you're going to work out, you want to know what you have done effectively, and when you want to reach a particular goal. So it's very important to have all the data right here. It's easy,
Correct.
and it's so simple, because you get to know how well you're eating, how well you're
Yeah.
sleeping, how well your activity levels are, and you can compete with your own self, and you can follow everything. It makes your life simpler. But in
Hmm.
these particular times, I would say it's become even more um, amazing to have something like this, is because you have a lot of time. There are a lot of people who didn't work out before, but are beginning to realize the importance of health. I know so
Yeah.
many people who never did anything, but during the lockdown, they started working out, and they are understanding the benefits of it. And so
Yeah.
much emphasis is being put about immunity building, workout, be active, that each and every age group in today's time is trying to be active, but a lot of people don't have the knowledge. So that's when a wearable comes in. It gives you easy access on all the data. And definitely there are things like, the Fitbit Premium on the Fitbit app,
Yeah.
which gives you like so
Absolutely.
many, an array of all kinds of workouts that you can just follow. So I think it's definitely, it makes your life easier.
For sure, because for me, Fitbit has been a limb. It's like an extension of my body for years now. And I hardly take it off my
It's
wrist because,
embossed on your hand.
it is, that is the right way to
Nice.
say it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm tracking my sleep, getting to know if I slept well, because, there's a misconception where people say I slept good 8 hours, but they don't know how it was, like the
What
REM
is
sleep was,
true.
how the deep sleep was. Was it little, a sleep that was uncomfortable? Were you snoring? Or you can get to know all that through the Fitbit app because it has this oxygen level sensors that tells you have sleep apnea or not. So it's really important because, if you don't sleep well, then your whole day can go wrong. You're cranky and you don't know what to do. And I personally feel that these three things, like water, sleep, and breathing, are the most important things. And for me, this Fitbit has been a reminder of I should be sleeping, I should be drinking more water, I should be, taking deep breaths, calming myself, because most of us are really missing out on these three parts. This is the first basis of wellness, if I'm not. I mean, you're the expert
Absolutely.
again.
Absolutely. No, I'm no expert, but these are the basic knowledge that we all human beings should know, that we are made of 70% is water. So
Water,
drinking
yeah,
water is extremely important. Without the breath, the prana, there's nothing. Like when you're talking about yoga today, the first thing
yeah,
that yoga is all about being one with your breath and moving with your breath. There is no like tricks and tips for yoga. It's a very essential tool that was so beautifully. It's a part of our Indian origin, and it makes me
Yeah.
very proud that now the entire world follows yoga. Um, and what we are doing in today's time, like what our Prime Minister has done, is amazing, because when he gives out the message right on the top, it reaches a
Hmm.
grassroots level. It's not only the knowledge for the affluent, it's for the grassroots
Correct.
people also, that how yoga can help in every kind of way, emotionally, mentally, physically. So they're just tremendous benefits. So yes, breathing is the key. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you being modest when you say you're not the expert, because whatever you're saying is nothing else but
I'm not an
expert talk.
expert, I'm learning.
That's a good thing to say, but you are really the expert for us. And more than an expert, you're an inspiration for everybody. I mean, since I posted yesterday that I'll be coming live, there are so many people saying that, say hi to her, tell her that you are like leading for the fitness world. And, as a power couple, you guys are really inspiring everybody around you. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, guys. I've received a lot of love over the years from all my fans and admirers. But I would say that, like, why I say I'm not an expert is because everyone's journey, fitness journey, health journey, happens. I also
Hmm.
used to take my life for granted. And I was working all the time. I would never take out time for workout. I would just eat anything that was in front of me. Till there were difficulties that I had to face at a very young age, health issues. I got osteoarthritis at 22 or 23,
Okay.
and then I got hypothyroidism. So there were a lot of things that happened to me also, which made me understand the value of this body, the only place that where we live. We have to, why they say the body needs to be treated as a temple.
Yeah.
It's something that these are such basic things that, but we kind of always overlook it. We don't give it enough importance. But COVID-19 has got the whole focus back to the body, back to health, back to looking after yourself, back to immunity. These are things that everyone should have followed always. But from here on, I think there's no turning back. Everyone is going to give health the utmost importance, because if you don't have health, you have nothing.
That's very true. So, what is your suggestion to people who want to look like you, who want to stay fit? Any tips for yoga or workouts, or how wearables are helping you stay fit, and how it can, because there will be few viewers here right now who could
Yeah.
win the Fitbit for themselves, and how
Yes,
they can
yes.
use it better.
Lucky ones, yes, they will win. Um, Firstly, I would say that I'm a believer of the philosophy of love yourself.
Your Twitter
And
handle reminds us of that.
yes, absolutely. I've learned it from my mother, actually.
Okay.
Uh, in spite of all that she does, she always looks after herself, and she's a beauty at her age also, and she's strong and she's fit, and touch wood, she's amazing.
We can see
So
that in you.
we have three girls who she has given birth to three daughters, and we look up to her and get inspired by her for this. That's every individual, every human being should accept themselves the way they are. Yes, getting inspired by somebody else is great. Appreciating somebody's positive quality is amazing. But you should always want to be who you are. You should never want to be somebody else, ever. So that's something that I would say, please be yourself. Don't try to be me, because there are lots of things about me also which I am working on. I'm no superhuman. I also get inspired by other people, but I never want to become somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm very happy being myself. Um, Coming to the second part of the question, what you wanted some
How the
tips and
wearables, like,
yeah,
yes, for
the wearables.
how they can use their Fitbit or wearables, because there'll be some winners who will be winning it, and how they can better use their lifestyle with that.
Well, I would say that, there are good days, there are bad days in every human being's life, and there are going to be times when you need a push, you need the nudge. And when you have a wearable like this, you're going to get constant reminders. You're going to get a
Yeah.
constant companion, basically motivating you in your, not in your ear, but on your wrist. And
Yes.
it's just going to be very helpful, because you will get, after some time you'll get used to having this best friend on your wrist. And yeah,
Yes, like a
literally,
tattoo.
and all the stuff that a Fitbit, the latest Fitbit can do, is your department. You can just tell them, all the amazing things that
Absolutely.
Fitbit can do. I would
Yeah.
just say
What
that,
I really
yeah.
Yeah, what I
So
really like about Fitbit as a company is that, they are focused on what they're doing. If you look at other wearable in the market, they are a sideline product. It's not like the focus product of the company. For Fitbit, it is the only thing they do. It's like they're focused about it. They're making wearables. If you look at other companies, they make other things also, but there, yes, there is a smartwatch
Yeah, so
in
the main
their
focus
portfolio.
has always been health for them.
Health, yeah, to keep,
And
to make
that's
everybody
the way
fitter.
a
Yeah,
brand gets more famous. I would say if their
correct.
core they remain true to their core. And if they are doing such good things for everyone's health, it's
Yes.
just amazing. That's really good about them. Yeah.
And I think if there's an ecosystem of devices, I think I should send you, like, you should test them also, because, I'll send you some tips on that, because there's a, there is a machine that they have that to balance your weight and your BMI index and all that stuff. And that all data is collected in your app, and it tells you if you are gaining weight or losing weight, or your weight should be optimum, and everything is there. So it's an ecosystem of wristbands, smartwatches, fitness bands, weighing devices like Fitbit Aria. So the whole ecosystem keeps you, completely fit, holistically fit, and your well-being is important. So, it's telling you sleep well, drink well, and exercise,
Move
stand
more.
up because you've been
Be
sitting for
active.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I wish it had something to, tell me that I'm watching too much of Netflix. Coming to that topic,
Oh, I have
yes, coming to
actually
that topic,
reduced my television time in this lockdown phase. I used to be a TV series addict earlier, but
exactly.
during
What
this time, I have reduced it to like maybe half an hour to 1 hour a day max. That's when me and Karan are together post the end of the day. Not like towards the end, absolute end, because we also meditate before we go to sleep. But we
Mhm.
have like just after our meal at 7 p.m., we watch it for like an hour, and that's about it. Sometimes it's
That's
half an hour also.
commendable.
And sometimes the husband's like, you are not even watching. I don't know why I have put it on. And it's the same girl who used to like watch
Binge
throughout.
watch.
I would see like binge watch and how. Yeah. So it's good.
So
I'm
that's a
very
good
happy
thing.
about that.
Again,
Yeah.
that's a very good thing, because we are just sitting in front of the telly, wasting hours. I mean, it's not really a waste for everybody,
Not
but
really waste
in a
because we have a lot of
but
great entertainment on Netflix.
exactly, I was coming to that. But
it's
again,
it's
I
it's
mean,
our business.
yeah, people are watching us right now. I'm also on the news,
Yes,
so
yes,
please keep
yes.
watching telly, but you can limit it. Yeah,
Limit, yes, absolutely.
yeah,
Everything in moderation is the key.
yeah, very true. So if you could, like, give us a glimpse of what simple asanas or simple breathing techniques that we can, look at, or, tell us the names of these asanas that we can perform, and, our viewers can perform later on, and send us some photos and videos how they do it, and maybe then it'll be easier for us to pick the winners also.
See, I would say that there are there are a lot of things that you can do, but in these times of COVID-19, I would say there are a lot of there's a lot of anxiety and stress that is being built up also by
Very
being in
true,
the
very
house
true.
all the time. So I think there are two, three things that, Anulom Vilom is a pranayam that everyone should do. Uh,
Okay.
then there are then there are lots of postures that you can do. Like when you're feeling a lot of anxiety, you can do legs on the wall pose for 10 minutes. You can just do
Okay.
deep breathing, and you can put your legs up the wall. You can do diaphragmatic breathing, at least 10 rounds of it, where you breathe in slowly into your belly and diaphragm, and then you hold it for 4 counts. You breathe in, then
Okay.
hold it for 4 counts, and then exhale through your mouth 4 counts, and then hold again for 4 counts before you breathe in. So this diaphragmatic breathing brings down anxiety beautifully. So you can start your day with it while you're lying down,
Okay.
and you can do it in between your meals also. It helps to digest your food well. So these are some few things that I always do. Also, because of anxiety, your digestion goes out of place. So, you do things like Pavan Muktasan, you do things like Bala Asan, like the lying down twisted supine, the supine position twists you can do. You can do Vakra Asan. So the asanas are like for the best part of yoga is like each asana has so much significance. Uh,
Very true.
Pranayams have so much that that you can be benefiting from. And even hand mudras, hand mudras are
Yeah.
amazing also. Prithvi, prana, you can do so many, the Gyan mudra, just the mudras, like on an empty stomach, 15 minutes in the morning if you do it. Uh, there are just so many benefits. You can just look up. go on YouTube and just look for it. And whatever your
I
problem, there is a solution always. Always in
correct.
mudras and asanas and pranayams. So
So
they're like,
what I
yeah, tell me.
So I sorry about it. I was just saying that, since you have mentioned that, these are the asanas and all you can do. So what I was trying to do is learn through the Fitbit Premium app and, see some asanas and all. But there are no mudras and all. So I'll definitely check that out because I think these are just hand symbols that you do and that really helps your body if
Yeah,
I'm not wrong.
like
That's
Gyan
correct.
Mudra, where you sit in Vajra,
Oh,
you sit in Padmasana and just hold it. That's the
oh,
Gyan.
okay, okay.
Then
So,
prana, prithvi, all it's everything to do with, like, all the senses are here, like at the
okay.
tips fingers, and you can do all kinds of mudras. They're just like zillions of mudras for everything. Yeah, and it's it's
Wow.
it's an entire huge world out there, and it's also a part of yoga. So the mudras, the asanas, the breathing, all of it together, makes yoga what yoga is. And like earlier for me, yoga used to be, acha, I can do power yoga. I can do that many Surya Namaskars in that much time and I'll burn that many calories. But the meaning of yoga has changed for me. Like, I'm not that same girl. Now it's more gentle. It's more all about breathing. It's about holding the postures. It's about doing it at the right time. You can't be doing yoga at any time. You can't be like eating and doing it. So it's a discipline. It's a way of life. It's a strong tool. If used right, you can really make yourself really strong, your foundation strong.
Absolutely. So for me, my coach has always been the Fitbit Premium coach because, I'm not going out anywhere
Mine
taking
too.
lessons from
I have
anybody. So,
I have also see, I said I'm always learning, so I need my
yes,
teachers. Right now the teachers are very easy. You can get them in your house all the time on apps and everywhere,
yes,
so
yes, yes,
it's
correct.
actually become easier.
So that's very true. I mean, obviously, when we are doing exercise, it's important to track them also. And when you know that how much you've done and how many calories you've burned. But again, bringing to the topic that usually the fitness aspect is always misconception, taken as a misconception that it's a physical fitness. I don't know why, because whenever you talk about fitness, it's like hitting the gym for most of us, which is very wrong. I think it's firstly very important to talk about mental well-being, mental fitness, and then, like you mentioned, that the aspect of yoga has changed for you from being a power yoga girl to somebody who's calm and who's doing all these mudras to calm, do meditation and all these things. So, what is your message for the youth when it talk about fitness as a holistic overall wellness thing?
There are still there are people. If I know a lot of people who, if I say you guys want to do yoga, they'll say no, yoga's too slow for us, it's very boring, I fall asleep while doing yoga, I need to do boot
Zumba
camps
and
and I need to
Pilates.
do. I believe that it's great to challenge your body by doing boot camp training, by doing weight training, because I'm a totally weight training lover. Like, I love it. But because there's no gym, I have actually changed my thought process and I'm loving it. What I'm doing right now is something that I'm enjoying. Not that I'm not going to go back to weight training. It's my first love. It's going to be there always, but it's all going to be in a balance now. So the idea is that the youth needs to understand that anything that takes time to build, everything that's done slow, has long-term benefits. Anything that's, this whole generation is that, I want fast results. I want everything now. It doesn't happen like that. Everything good, if you have to make anything good, it takes time, it takes effort.
Yeah.
And yoga is just that. It's a discipline, it's a lifestyle, it's a tool. It's not a gym. It's something else. It's the unifying of mind and body. It's uh it's it's just individual consciousness uniting with the universal consciousness. As I said, it has to become just more than you. It can't be all about you. It
You,
has to be inclusive with the universe. So it's a little more, much more deeper. You need to get a little more matured, but you have to start early, because the more you understand the value of your breath, that's where everything is. Your life force is your breath. And these are things that nobody really is interested in. But then there is a huge section who's now understanding the relevance of it, so that's good.
I think more live sessions with you, by you, would be really helping everybody understand the importance of this. And maybe both of you can join sometime. It will be really fun because,
Yeah, but
as I
you know,
mentioned,
I've learned a lot from my husband. Karan is
exactly, that's what.
extremely spiritual, and it's his journey, which I've seen him. You know, how he has evolved as a human being, and how every aspect of his life has become more beautiful because of the choices he's made. And a lot of it is, you know, yoga. A lot of it is the spiritual practices. Like I'm also trying to understand, you know, the chakra activation. I'm trying to understand those meditations right now. And honestly, when I do it, you really understand the power of a human body. You know, when you like do the
Hmm.
chakra activation and all. It's right now I'm like very junior level, but still I'm learning, and it's very exciting. So there's just so many things to learn, you know, and it's also uh, it's right within you. Everything is right within you, but you have to try and understand yourself and the universe at all times. You can't be like just selfish and only think about yourself alone.
Very true. Very true. So I think that was a great learning session and really inspiring once again. Thank you so much for joining and letting me be a part of this conversation
Thank
and
you.
talk about more about wellness and Fitbit and everybody. And in the end, I think you can repeat that this is again an opportunity for people to share some yoga asanas, buy pictures and
Yes,
photos. And
absolutely. Let's see
so,
how well your bodies are flexible. Thank you,
thank you so much.
Fitbit, for having for arranging this chat. It was amazing, and it's my first ever. So I'm more
I'm the
excited
lucky
because
one.
no, yes, you are. No, no, no. I'm the lucky one. Also, I'm with the tech expert. I'm with Fitbit, and also the fact that I'm talking about yoga, which is just so amazing, and I'm talking about health and fitness and the body and everything that I love. That's, you know, basically my philosophy of love yourself. So thank you. And this is
Thank
Anjali
you so
Mudra.
much.
We can all do this Anjali Mudra. Touch it to your heart and just have a very happy life, all of you. Thank you.
Love yourself, like Bipasha
Love
says.
yourself. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye. Yeah. Karan.